Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, all right, I got your attention now. All right, you have to track your training. So that could be for if you're running, if you're swimming, if you're lifting, you gotta track it. Now, depending on your skill level, that'll affect how you track your training. Currently, right now, I don't have to write down my workouts to keep notes of how many sets and reps I do. I have a good familiar idea of everything I'm capable of doing at each weight for each number of reps. So I know the days I'm feeling really good. I know the days I'm feeling bad. I know how restructuring my workouts, doing this first or doing that first, affects my strength on each lift, not just for weights, but also for reps. So the same thing goes for running. I won't lie, for a long time, I did not want to track my runs because honestly, I wasn't afraid, but like I would be disappointed by how slow I was running. So I just consciously didn't do it. I'd use other bullshit methods to track it. I try to remember what time I started, and I'd always like give myself a little bit leeway by rounding down. I'd try to use the songs I listened to, even though I wouldn't play my playlist straight through. I would skip some, and I try to add those times together to get my run time. When literally there are apps designed for this. We have notebooks that we can write this shit down. And when you're able to track your training, you know when you've been off and when you've been on. Like for the past 2 runs, my runs have been ass. The first one I felt like I was dying. The second one I felt a little bit better, but it's still, my time was ass. But I would not have known that if I hadn't been tracking my time consistently. Same terrains, same settings, same time of day, and seeing how that affects my training. Even if you change one of the variables, if the rest remain the same, you know how that affects your training. So I went from a 55-minute run to about a 50-minute run. Now today I ran 45. And each time I was like, all right, look, I know I can run faster. I just got to prioritize recovering my legs and I'll be good. It helps you like not even lose like hope or lose faith. Feel like, because I was starting to feel it just a little bit too, but I was trusting the process. So like, damn, like all this work I've been putting in just to now suck ass at running again. But no, today I ran a 45 mile. So like, it might not be impressive to you, but to me that's impressive after running like dog shit. And honestly, this is the hilly ass terrain I got. So if I run faster, I feel better about it than if I run like the same pace on a different terrain. Because I know that these hills are like beating my ass actually. So now I got a little bit of a cramp. So, ooh, did y'all hear that? Yeah, let me get this one. Ah. So it's just to say like, car. That's just to say that you have to track. Like, there's no way around it. Not tracking is honestly just, it's not just hindering your progress, but is legitimately like, it's not like giving you all the factors. So many people, they don't know if they're improving or not. Someone's blowing the horn. They don't know if they're improving or not because they're not making improvements, but because they're not tracking it. So whether it's tracking your calories, tracking your weight, tracking how fast you ran, tracking how many miles you ran. Like, use all the tools available. It's only to your benefit. There's no reason not to, honestly. And legitimately, there's no reason not to. You might as well if you really plan on improving and being honest with yourself. So I think a lot of times people don't make progress is because they don't know where they're starting and they don't know where to go until someone either points it out to them or it's just so glaring that it's there. But you gotta be able to see the little wins. Like, I didn't get faster. I just got back to where I was. But that's a win when you've been feeling like shit. There's no better feeling than like being injured, feeling like crap in the workout for a little while, and then finally getting back and feeling that you're at your 100, that you're at your maximum. You're referring to your full power, intact. You're back in your prime even. So that's really it. I know my mouth is frothy. I look crazy. I look dumb, but I just had to share that.